Two true 7-footers, Jared Allen, Rudy Gobert, and the tap is won by the Frenchman. Minnesota starts.
And so maybe a little overexcited on that.
McDaniels, his first shot of the game. Actually, Minnesota's first shot of the game. Tapped up and in.
Guys in the studio, guys in Swin Cash and Taylor Rooks just talked about Rudy's offensive impact, and that guy makes a huge offensive impact.
Edwards, crushing pick set by Gobert. Randall rings the bell. Bad miss by Randall, leads to the run out. Not going to stop that. Evan Mobley dunked them.
When the ball's in the air, seeing too many runouts in the NBA this year for my satisfaction.
DiVincenzo, always with the quick.
Against DiVincenzo, the last possession is textbook.
5 minutes into our game, McDaniels cuts.
Sixers sees the true value in worldwide basketball. Speaking to both coaches, I'll say again, the common denominator that they have is they're so grateful for those experiences worldwide.
A couple of subs to tell you about for both sides. Naz Reid, 6th man of the year a couple of years ago, in for the first time for Minnesota. The game hadn't scored halfway through our first quarter. He's going to get another chance. And you shall
created with Jalen Tyson, who is a very good defender.
Jared Allen! Oh my! Reed runs down the loose ball. Stripped away by Mitchell. Tyson. Softly off the window. Back into the game using that big body of his. Tries to squirt it out to Naz Reid. Has to run it down. Shot clock's down to 2. Highland. Off the window and in!
Did he call glass on that? I want to know.
Cavaliers try to survive a gut punch. They get it right to Mobley and Reed. Gobert sits for the first time for Minnesota. Old school long ranger for Julius Randle. That's what. And Randle slow to get up, so a numbers advantage for Cleveland. Open man is Tyson. Knockout punch from the free throw line. Randall's made a lot of shots.
In the first quarter, they're going to have to get it together at this end of the floor.
Tyson, make it 2 in a row. Man, were they good. Just kept running into Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. Dante DiVincenzo back into the game. He's got a 3. I think the entirety of the state of Delaware watching right now, we have the only 2 active NBA players from Delaware, and one of them's Dante DiVincenzo.
Tomlin and Tyson doing an outstanding job.
Darius Garland scored the goal, had a foot on the line, maybe a long 2. Tyson, Allen, Tomlin, Merrill playing together for the locals. Great hesitation, switch of gears, and a finish by Mark Price never did. It's a move he didn't have in his bag. Bones Highland out to Jinglet. Yo! Welcome to Cleveland!
50 to beat us, so I think it's a pretty good team, but I am getting a little defensive pushback from some knowledgeable people.
Shot clock's down to 1. But Minnesota's got a man's ball. Final 4 minutes of our first half. Garland leaves it for Allen. Second dunk of the game for Jim. DiVincenzo will stop and pop.
And made him shoot that floater in the lane, a much lower percentage shot when you're talking about expected points.
Ball's moving around quickly for Cleveland, and it results in 3 for Minnesota.
It really is showcasing in terms of as we get ourselves ready for both London and Berlin, how much the game has changed. And the late, great David Stern wanted a global game.
To counteract that 3 just a moment ago by Naz Reid. Anthony Edwards, first dunk of the afternoon for number 5.
He and Mitchell each with 11 right now.
Mitchell, 3 ball. DiVincenzo spins it over to Reed. Oh my goodness, that is a...
Cleveland was a top 10 defensive team last year, and they're just not getting it done at that end of the floor this year. In the clutch, it'll be interesting to watch his second half. I think it'll go down to the wire.
Easy lay-in for Darius Garland. Merrill. Tied at 65. Randall off the window and in. Mitchell. Off the window and in. Fading.
And Cleveland knew from the beginning that where they were going to be judged would be in the playoffs. And shoot 35, 36%, keep defenses honest.
What a shooter Sam Merrill has become.
Allen's rim run is what opened up Merrill, and Mitchell knew where he was going with that ball all the way.
Evan Mobley. Mobley. Old school. I love it. The old one.
To be sharp when I'm working with you. Yeah, no, that's good.
Allen, give the assist to Garland. Anthony Edwards time. Oh my goodness, to have that kind of ability. Sure would with their starters, and their starters have spit the bit. Edwards one-on-one. Old school. He now has Gobert in front of him. Wow, Rudy Gobert against a little guard, and it's Stinson with a bad miss. Minnesota's made some changes for the first time. They bring in Clark, and another finger roll for Edwards. Outside shot wasn't clicking. He takes it right to the rack. Mobley, another dunk. Frank Porter Jr. Donovan Mitchell had to get it over the outstretched arms of McDaniels. Hunter. Ball finds Mobley, his fifth. Mitchell stops on a dime and drops it through. Run for the home team.
Well, the game was decided Thursday night by the home team in the third quarter, and it's continuing.
Passing tight quarters picked up by Highland. Here comes Clark. Randall. Score the goal with a foul. Cleveland did a better job of defending the three-point line. Timberwolves had just one third-quarter three-pointer. Dante.
Straight post-ups anymore in the NBA, but a very good one there.
That's a pass and a beauty! Pass almost hit the top of the backboard.
That was up there.
6 dunks for Mobley. 5 in the second half.
Minnesota back in the zone.
Sam Merrill shooting the blood out of the ball. That's 3 for 3. No Quentin Nasreed.
Coach player of mine, Jerry Burns, was his first coach in organized basketball at Monroe Community Cup. Yeah, I coached the guy way back when. You remember Anthony Carter, who's now an assistant in the league.
His son
was it? Right.
On the goal, rocking the cradle, finish.
Reed in the post. He's now got 20.
8-point lead for the locals. 11-point lead for Cleveland leads by 12. Garland off the window and in. Cleveland's largest lead of the game at 16. Allen! Probably gonna win. Whoops! Can I go back to Chicago?
Probably not.
Nasreed. A lot of fight left in that. The 6 from behind the arc. Tyson. Tomlin rocks the cradle and finishes.
Season is different.
That miss breaks a streak of 10 consecutive made shots for the Cavaliers.
Now they've missed 38.
Help.
So that is a big difference. Help the
Oh my goodness! Stolen away by Tomlin. And Tomlin! Both ends of the floor. Talk about. It will be a busy day when it's all said and done around the NBA. Here's Thomas Bryant. Here comes Jingling Joe leading the break. Always been an elite passer. Now this is a whole bunch of scoring for Cleveland. 144. You're going to win a lot of games when you do that. Now you may not win a lot when you give up 134.